Hey guys, so I'm going to put my voice comparison here.
I officially have a start date for T.
This is my voice, 1 month on T.
And I am 2 months on T. And this is my voice, 3 months on T.
And I am 4 months on T.
And I am 6 months on T. And I am 7 months on T. And this is my voice, 8 months on T. Today I'm 9 months on T. And today is the 19th of January 2022 and I am 10 months on T. So just to update you guys on what's been changing or happening in the past month. So in my last video, I think I was waiting to hear back from the gender clinic because they were trying to switch my T, but they were just being very slow about it. And they had mentioned that my next appointment would be top surgery related. I have now had a letter through about that, and pretty much so it just confirms that I have switched T to a different kind of gel to see if that lowers down my estrogen levels. And in about 8 weeks, I'm gonna get a blood test so they can see if that's worked. If that hasn't worked, then I will have to switch to injections, I believe. But I will update you guys more on that once that blood test happens and that appointment happens. Secondly, they have mentioned top surgery. They said in about, I think they said, what did they say? Well, they've said in about 3 to 4 months I'm going to have a top surgery appointment so that I can get referred for top surgery. So that probably means in about 6 to 7 months, but again, once that happens, I will let you guys know and see what they say. I've been sent a list of surgeons though for that appointment, so I can pick my surgeon. I've pretty much narrowed it. If you guys have any questions about the available surgeons on NHS, feel free to comment below. I'm happy to send the list over, it's not a problem. But I pretty much had already done all the research for the surgeon that I might want. So I think I know who I want already, but I'm still gonna check out the others just in case. But yeah, so even though top surgery appointment is coming up, I don't think top surgery is going to happen for at least 1 to 2 years. If you want more details on waiting lists and how the whole process works, I speak about it in a bit more detail in my second gender clinic appointment video. But again, once this third appointment happens and I have a lot more information, I will be making a full-length video about the whole top surgery process. Now, moving on to the video. So, 10 months on T. Changes since last month. I feel like since switching T, or since being, there's somewhere where I read that after an amount of months on gel, you should switch to injections to carry on having the same amount of changes, or to carry on having the changes that you're supposed to be having. However, speaking to the actual doctors, when I had my gender clinic appointments, they didn't mention that at all. They said the staying on gel was completely fine, but I've got a feeling maybe in the back of my head I feel that way because I feel like there's just not been much progress in the last 2 months or so. I can't really see many changes, but I'll still go from top to the bottom for any changes that I have noticed. But it feels like sort of almost like my transitionings, it almost feels like it's slowing down. I'm noticing a lot more, maybe not necessarily dysphoria, but a lot more gendered things that I feel like aren't quite there yet. I think I'm noticing it more because I don't feel like I'm advancing as much as I was in the first few 4, 5, 6 months, because so much changed in the first few months. But now it feels like it's all a bit more at a standstill. But I have also switched T in the past month, so it could also be my body adjusting to the new T. But I guess when I eventually have an appointment, I will try and discuss this with the gender clinic. But we shall see when that is. Right, so starting from the top, working my way down to the bottom, and then I'll do emotional changes. So, I remember mentioning the first few months hair loss. That was a real concern, but it feels like it's sort of settled down now. I'm not really noticing as many issues with that. All the face redistribution, that I haven't really noticed many changes at the moment. When I hit 1 year, I will do a side-by-side comparison of face, body, and I will go through all the changes then. But this video is just a bit more of just the last month. So spots, definitely acne. There was a couple months I went through where it was felt really bad. I think I've now got a bit more used to it because I'm managing it a lot better. However, it's still there. I think it's probably due to my hormones being so incredibly imbalanced. I think that's why I'm getting so much acne. But I think it's maybe not as bad as I thought it would be. So it's kind of manageable. It's there. I'm constantly getting spots, but it's manageable. I have products for it. Just I'm just moving along. Just keep going. So shoulders. I've noticed them getting broader still. This could be down to the fact that I've been going to the gym 6 times a week for a little bit now, but it could also be down to the T. But yeah, so shoulders are still getting broader. Very happy with that. I mean, fat, muscle, arms, everything is just sort of filling in a little bit still. My body's still shaping a little bit straighter. With like chest, again, fat redistribution. I think a lot of it is due to working out. I think working out your chest, especially on or not on T, I think really helps remove a lot of that fat and decrease your chest. So I would highly recommend. Again, yeah, chest. I mean, I feel like that has been decreasing over the months. I think it is largely due to working out. I've worked out my chest most out of all my muscle groups, and I've noticed that it has helped a lot to decrease the size. I think obviously T has helped as well, but I would recommend anyone that's looking to drastically reduce size to just start working out your chest just all the time. And I think over time you really start noticing a difference. It really, really helps with dysphoria. It really helps with everything else, as you can imagine. Hair, body hair still filling in. I mean, I don't think that's the one consistent thing that's happened from the start. It's just I've just had so much body hair filling in through the months, and it's still filling in. There's still parts of my body that didn't have hair last month that now have hair. I know that there's still more to come. Other people around me have noticed, me not so much, but now I'm noticing more. In the past month, my arm hair has been getting darker and thicker and maybe longer. It's not that noticeable, but it's happening slowly. So I think in the last month, that's all the changes I've really had. So just continuous acne, continuous hair, and shaping, a little bit of shaping. One more big thing I noticed actually is facial hair. So facial hair is starting to fill in a bit more. I mentioned the last month or the month before that I was getting some under my chin, and that's still carrying on. It's just slowly, I think facial hair is just very, very slowly filling out everywhere. I'm getting a bit more on sides here as well that I wasn't getting before. So facial hair is just slowly coming in, but it's coming in. Maybe when I listen to voice comparison it'll be different, but voice I feel like it's at a standstill at the moment. I'm not really sure if it's going to lower anymore. I think it still is. I'm not sure if it has broken. I think it's still yet to break, but not all voices break, so it might not. It might just lower a bit more. Feeling a bit at a standstill at the moment, not really noticing many changes. I think my voice is still the same as the last 2 months, but we will see. And then emotional, I mean, yeah, I've not really noticed any changes on the emotional side with T in the last month. Still feeling emotions in the same way. Anger, sadness. I think I already said this the last couple months, but I'm a lot more used to it. It just feels like me. It feels natural. I think that's all the changes for this month. So next month it'll be 11, and then the month after that I will do a year on T comparison. I will go through all the changes I've had since starting T, and I will show visual comparisons. So thanks for watching, guys, and leave any questions you have in the comments. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff. Bye.